Hello and welcome to Community Crumpet, a tasty slice of community spirit. I'm Tony and in this episode we are talking to a genius young lady who goes by the name of Ellie Walker. This podcast is all about her stories, her achievements and of course her genius in the community. Let's get the crumpet going. This episode is supported by Furness College, helping make space for conversations like this across our community. So today we have Ellie Walker and her mum, Young Citizen of the Year finalist, People's Choice Award from the Love Barrow Awards 2026. Ellie, how are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
First job I'm going to give you. Introduce your mum.
This is my mum. Her name's Sarah Pringle.
Hello, everyone.
Happy days. Good to see you, Sarah. So, Young Citizen of the Year finalist 2026, no mean feat, and People's Choice Award. Wow, and you actually won that. What do you feel about them awards?
I feel like it's quite shocking, actually. Like, it's amazing, really, because if you think about it, I never thought I was going to be doing this. And obviously, I started with my fundraising, and I got nominated by my dance teacher, but I didn't actually find out until the day of the awards.
Well, I mean, we get, and I say this on the awards night, we get, 800 to 1,000 nominations. You had a heap of nominations, That goes to tell you the people out there really, really value and respect what you're actually doing. And just for the listeners, right, how old are you?
I'm 11.
11, and you're doing the stuff that you're doing at 11. I mean, I tell you what, you are showing people how it's done. And me, when I was 11-year-old, I wouldn't have had a clue to do the things that you're doing in the community, just wouldn't have been able to do it. So the build-up, I believe you went in, you had a video done and things like that. What was that experience like?
It was really amazing as well. It's, obviously an amazing experience, all of it. So I found out I was nominated last year, and then my mum told me that I needed to go for an interview. So I went for an interview at the Holiday Inn with Amanda and Dave, and it was just purely amazing. Getting mic'd up and all of that, it's literally, it's actually shocking. So shocking, really.
It's probably a big deal, I guess, for 11-year-old. It certainly would have been for me, but I mean, listen, I get to find out and all that. You're absolutely fantastic. It's like you were just dead normal. Given to do it, So I mean, that's a cool thing. And again, I'm sat here today on a school day, so the school have obviously give you the time off to come in and talk about all your brilliance that you were doing, and we'll get there in a minute. So that's respect from your school. What school are you at?
I'm at Victoria Academy, but in September I'm going to Furness Academy.
Oh, you're right. Okay, well, I tell you what, Furness Academy will be very, very grateful that they have somebody like you that goes to their school, because you are an inspiration to so many people. What has actually influenced you to do the things that you do?
Well, my first fundraiser was for a boy in the year below me, so he was in year 5. We all found out that he had leukemia, so I've just really felt for his family, and I thought it's obviously going to be a hard time for them. They're going to be up and down for the hospital and all of that. So I just thought, how can I help them, and what can I do to help them in the situation that they're in?
Yeah, crikey, I've got to immediately pick up on that where he says, I felt for them, how can I help their family and make things easier for them? For an 11-year-old, even an under 18, to be thinking like that is something very, very special. There's not many people that would have that train of thought. And I know you've got a big smile on your face. Listeners, she's smiling from ear to ear, and rightly so. I'm sat in front of the most kindest, caring person that we've probably got in Furness. So, I mean, that is fantastic. What did you do as a fundraiser for that schoolmate?
I started off with bake sales and selling bracelets and croc charms and other different things at dancing, and I later went on to do raffles, football cards, all sorts of stuff, really. Yeah, so I've done stalls at my dancing, our dance comp last season. I also did the stall. It was amazing that other dance teams were coming to buy stuff for such a special reason, really.
So baking, do you do baking as well?
A little bit.
A little bit. What sort of cakes did you bake? What did you put on?
We made Rice Krispie cakes.
Wowzer. If I knew you were making cakes, I'd have probably got hold of your mum and say, get her to bring some in and all that. Absolutely great. So how much did you make?
I raised a total of £1,382 for my first fundraiser.
for your first run fundraiser. I mean, that is absolutely phenomenal. So I tell you what, talk us through these fundraisers that you're doing.
So I started off with Noah from my school, who was in the year below me.
Noah, right. Yeah. Was he down at Manchester Hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Me and my wife went to see Noah as well, yeah. And I've got to say, Manchester City fan as well, and I know his dad really well. So, right, so that's Noah. So go on, carry on.
My second fundraiser, which I started last year, was for someone who dances in the seniors in my dance school.
What's your dance school? Give them a big shout out.
Dance Extreme, and my mum runs it as well.
Dance Extreme, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, give us a little bit about your Dance Extreme. You're running it.
I am. So I started up, we're going into our 10th year in September. I've danced all my life as a young child from when I could walk, did a lot of tap dancing, and then I helped my friend out who ran Corells. That sadly came to an end, and I didn't do much dancing for a year or two, and then all of a sudden I was like, I am missing what I'm doing. So I decided to set my own up, and the girls came on board with me to help. Karen, Shannon, Shana, Andrea, Fallon, lots of committee help throughout, and we obviously fundraise for our own dance at school, but Ellie, obviously, we've been trying to help her as well. So everyone has got together and backed Ellie with what she's doing at the moment. And I think you're just going to continue to do it for years, I think.
So can certainly see, Ellie, obviously, where you're getting your get up and go from, and you're getting it from your mum's energy and all that, which is absolutely fantastic. So go on, we'll recall back to you.
So one of the senior dancers, her name's Shannon, and then her daughter who dances in the Tots, whose name is Olivia. So Shannon's husband's had cancer for quite a few years now, and they're back and forth to the hospital. So I decided that was going to be my second fundraiser, and I announced that was going to be my second fundraiser at my presentation night for dancing.
Yeah.
And we started off with a big march round where I got quite a bit of money there because all dancing is so supportive. Even like the non-dancers, the dads were getting up to do it and everything.
That's because of you, that. Hey, this is the power that you hold.
And then I went on to do raffles, and I did a few bake sales. We did Name the Highland Cow.
Right,
that
okay.
one.
And what was the winning one?
Milkshake. I named it.
Perfect.
And then I raised...
What about 1,200, I think?
1,200 for that. And then my third fundraiser, which we've just started, it's for one of the other dancers. Her name's Annabelle. Her little brother, Louis, needs a kidney transplant, and they're also back and forth to the hospital. And that.
He's only 3.
He's only 3 as well.
Oh, right,
so he's really little. So I've done a number raffle for that, where we raised 1,000, but then we had the prize money. So we had a total of 600 so far. And I'm also doing...
Go on.
This is the funny one. I'm doing a sponsored silence because I like to talk a lot.
Well, listen, I was a little bit worried prior to this, and I was thinking, I wonder if Ellie's a bit stuck for words and this, that, but you haven't. Honestly, you're a really bright young lady. This is great chat. Go on, carry on.
So that's what I'm going to be doing in the future. We just drew the number raffle at dancing, where we got the winners on live on Facebook, on the dancing page. So I'm going to go on to do the bake sales, the stores and sponsored silence and all of that.
So you sponsored silence. How long have you got to be silent for?
2 hours.
2 hours, right. Well, listen, if you're a lively person, that's going to be a difficult one.
It is.
It really is.
I can't be quiet. Dancing, comp days, love a good chat me.
But that's obviously part of your character. You're obviously a really lively person. Yeah. And I can probably say now, you're fundraising. So you've done 3 big fundraisers, but you're well into the thousands that you're actually raising. An 11-year-old, listeners, honestly, making thousands of pounds for different people, helping people. What a caring nature you have. Something somewhere along the line, obviously, as you've been growing up, has been a real influence in why you want to go into this direction. What kind of sticks out with that?
A lot of dancing, really. We do a lot of fundraisers for dancing.
Right,
we have bag packs where we go to the different local shops and we try and get some money by helping people pack their bags.
Yeah.
We've done march rounds. I feel like it's really just a big inspiration from my mum with a dance school, And I'm thinking, like, obviously, if people need help, I'm trying to help them as much as I can. So I think one of my biggest inspirations was my mum with the dance school, with all the fundraising to do with that.
Well, hey, listen, it's fantastic to have that relationship, and I hope many people out there are listening, and I hope they have that kind of relationship, because it is really, really special. You must have some heroes, and there's obviously one hero that's probably sat right next to you, but there's obviously other heroes that you maybe feed off as well.
Well, one of the biggest inspirations in my life, who I love so much, is Freya Sky.
Right, yeah.
She's a singer.
Yeah, yeah.
But she's only 16 years old. I first found out of her in 2022 when she represented the UK Junior Eurovision.
Yeah.
So I just think she's such an amazing person, and she's a big inspiration. She's been to a few hospitals to see some of her fans who have been in hospital.
So that Freya has been an inspiration for you, but what you are to a lot of other people is that exact inspiration. You are to me, and you will be to a lot of other people as well. It's absolutely fantastic what you're doing. Your hobbies, how do your hobbies link into all this work that you're doing?
Well, big dancer.
Yeah.
Dance all my life, basically, since I was, like, walking again. Like, drawing, very creative, I would say. I like drawing, I like painting, I like all of the art. That's my favourite subject in school. I love art, I love dancing. Big things in my life, really. I like music. Music's also another big thing that I really like.
It is. I think music really helps you. So obviously you're going to be going into Furness Academy, so you'll probably start to think about where you want to go in life, maybe what you want to study at school. What's your thoughts on that then? What's your pathway from greatness where you are now to even bigger greatness to where you're going to go? What are your thoughts on that?
I'm not really sure, if I'm being completely honest. I love my subjects now, but I don't know. I feel like I could like the subjects more when we do more, because obviously science, not the biggest fan of it. Some things, okay. Like,
Hey, I tell you what, you sound so mature in what you say, because some people, I can't stand that. That's awful, that. But you're putting a really, really clever take on your words and all. Honestly, it's great listening to you talk, Ellie. It really is.
Like, I would say I prefer chemistry and physics over biology.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I feel like when you have 3 separate science in secondary school, you get to really just focus on one of them each lesson, so you'd be able to, like, find out which one you like more, and also, like, history is okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It was okay for me.
It's not my favourite lesson, but it's not the worst lesson.
No.
It depends what we're learning about as well.
Yeah, you've got to go through them, haven't
Yeah.
we? We had to go through it, but you get to your last year at school. Have you got any clear ideas for when you leave school, what you want to do? You haven't. Keep that road well and truly open. But I tell you what you are actually doing all the time is making a name for yourself. I shouldn't say that. I should say an even bigger name for yourself, because that platform that you got onto with the Love Barrow Awards, there were so many people that were commenting about you as a person and what you were actually doing. But the key thing is here, at doing it at 11 years old. There's adults that really don't have kind of that mindset to do what you're doing, and people are really, really benefiting from your expertise. Do you get asked to do lots of different things now? Now you're in this sort of circle of doing stuff yourself?
At school, there was an assembly where I got asked to come up, and I received a certificate from a school, and I got asked to talk a bit about my fundraising and what I've done. At presentation night, I had a bit of a speech.
How'd you do it at 11? I couldn't do it, and there's a lot of people couldn't do it at 11. You've got a talent, real talent.
Which I feel like it was really fun, because everyone's listening to you. Like,
oh yeah, you're centre of attention.
I know. Everyone's listening to you. Everyone's hearing what you've got to say and what you've got to say about something that I'm so passionate about, really.
Yeah.
And everyone's helped with it, which is amazing, because I love doing this. And yeah, it's really just so amazing. So.
Yeah, your passion is really shining through. So I'm going to go to your mum now to see if I can get a couple of stories out your mum. Give us a couple of stories about how cool Ellie is around the house and what she does outside the house.
Yeah, she's brilliant. I'm really, really proud of her. I think it's amazing. Like, when she came back from school, she was down in the dumps, and I was like, something's happened today.
Yeah.
And the following day, she just came down and said, I'm going to help Noah and his family. And I was like, what are you going to do? She was like, I'm going to raise some money. I'm going to raise over £1,000. And I was like, taken back, like, Ellie's always this bubbly person anyway. From a young age, she's loved by everyone at dancing. She's got some good friends, loves Nana, Grandad. Well loved by her dad as well. Has a really good relationship with her dad. Me and her dad are not together, but we get on really, really well, and she has that good relationship with her dad. When she told me, I was like, it's a big thing, raising money at, like, say, at the age of, you were 10 at the time. So I just thought I might just stop there, but she just continued and carried on going. And I think, I don't know, you said about a job. I think she'll do something like that when she's older, because she loves helping people, supporting people.
We'll probably find out as you move forward and you get a little bit older, there'll be certain people that will probably headhunt you, and that's in the nicest way. We need her in our organisation. She's got this drive. She can do that. She's really respected. That's, you carry on in the vein that you are. People they'll come to you and say, you'd like to come to our organisation. And that, honestly, that is a really special place to be in. But you get to that special place by the genius, and I like that word, the genius that you're actually doing. How do you do that with an 11-year-old? There must be something there, because everything is just fantastic here. We've got a perfect human being. Now, there must be something like the toothpaste is open or something. Right, the bedroom, this seems to be. So the bedroom is a little bit of a tip. We all get that, yeah. Dear me. So, I tell you what, I'll probably stick up for Ellie now and say, the bedroom's probably a tip because she's more focused on other people.
She is.
Rather than herself.
Yep, you are right there.
And it is, I tell you what, it's absolutely privileged to speak to you today. So, Ellie, your hopes for the future then? What do you want to do now over these next few months, couple of years, regards your fundraising? Have you got any other ideas?
Well, I do want to continue it, and hopefully for many, many years, to try and find more unique ideas that people will enjoy. And I really just want to think of, like, more unique ideas to raise more money.
Wow, and I'm sure you'll probably come up with them as well. So I'm going to finish off with a question, a little bit of a swerveball question, and I haven't really given you this question before we've set off today, because somebody says she's really sharp, she's clever, you won't catch her out. So I'm just going to try and catch you out, get you thinking on your feet here. So I'll give you a golden wand. All right, with this golden wand, you can do anything you want with it. You can change anything in the world, locally, about anything. You can do something for the good or the better. What would it be with your golden?
I think probably for everyone in the world to have access to the essentials like clean water, and for them to have food and clothes and all the essentials that you need in a day-to-day life.
So listeners, if you were sat in this office now, or you sat in this room now, you'd probably see me, I have a lump in the throat. So your golden wand, again, is about caring for people just with the basic necessities, understanding the problems around the world. You couldn't get a better answer out of you there, Ellie. I kid you not, it's been an absolute pleasure having a chat to you today, and with your mum. Absolutely superb. And I know you've been given the allowance from school to come in, and that's down to them respecting you. You've been fantastic to talk to. Carry on doing what you're doing. And everybody in this town, like I say, through the Love Barrow Awards, because of the thousands of people that go through the social media, know who you are, know how good you are. And I'm sure before long you're going to end up on the front of the Evening Mail doing another great fundraiser. People like you are probably in short supply, especially at 11. Crikey. I'm blown away by all the good things that you've talked about. You've got to be a proud mother for sure.
I am very, very, very proud of her. I always have been, and I think I always will be.
Wow.
Very, very emotionally as well. Day for me, really, being asked to come with Ellie today. And then being invited to the barbecue, the event as well.
Are you coming to the barbecue? Right, we'll have a cool time there. It was really good last year, and we're going to be launching the podcast, and it'll be great moving forward. But I'll tell you something now, you will be one of the first on the list to come back again, probably in a few months' time, to tell everybody what more great stuff you've done, and I'm sure there will be more great stuff. So, Ellie and your mum.
Thank you.
Senior Mrs. and Junior Mrs. Thank you very, very much for coming in, and take care.
Thank
you.
You've been listening to Community Crumpet, a tasty slice of community spirit. If something in this episode resonated, Share it with someone who'd appreciate it, or keep the conversation going wherever you are. Community Crumpet is developed by Love Barrow Community Awards CIC, celebrating and supporting the people and stories that make our community what it is. Thanks for listening.